Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look right here of the first week of the Sisters of Battle new releases. This is going to be the unboxing and first look at the Triumph of St. Katherine. This model or little diorama will cost you £65. It's quite a large amount of money. I purchased all of these models from Element Games and I strongly suggest you do as well. You're going to save between 20 and 25% off. Please do use my affiliate link in the description below. That will really help the channel and allow me to cover more new releases of armies I wouldn't normally pick up. Anyway, let's get straight in there and unbox this. I'm so pleased because this is the first week. All of the other Sisters models are pre-ordered for next weekend as well. Here we go. What do we have? We have a Battle Sisters squad. We have the dice. We have another Battle Sister squad. So this will be the Celestines and Dominions. We have the Retributor squad. We have a Sweetie. And then we have the Triumph of St. Katherine herself, or themselves. So let's unbox this without further ado. There's going to be lots of videos coming today, so just be patient as they all filter through on the channel. I might even put up some tomorrow as well. So this is what you get for your £65. I wish the picture was bigger. It's quite a small picture that they've used. In my opinion, it should have been, you know, double the size of that, but you know, because it's such a big wide box, and then you know, it gives the impression that that is the size of it, which we know is, you know, a bit bigger, isn't it? So that's a bit odd. But yeah, you've got the picture there on the side. You've got a different picture on the side there. Got a lovely view right there. You've even got yeah, all the roses and the fleur-de-lis icons and the steps. St. Katherine herself, this, well, I want to say coffin, but it's kind of like on gravitic plates or whatever, this floating sarcophagus thing. Got some incense burning. You've got, here you go, you've got simulacrum of the ebon chalice. You've got the icon of the valorous heart, the censer of the sacred rose, petals of the bloody rose, simulacrum of the argent shroud, and the spirit of St. Katherine, and then some more pictures. So beautiful, you know, individual pictures there of what's going on. But yeah, I just feel that that should have been bigger. But hey, what do you guys think? Put it in the comments below, as always. Let's unbox this. Oh, it's a lovely box, because it's one of these where you, oh, well, it's a slip case. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, that's all right, I suppose. And a bit of cover art, and then another tray, so a fair bit of cardboard in this one. And then, see, that's the picture, that size picture I think should have been on there. Yeah, okay, well, let's have a look at this first. This is the instruction guide, and then we'll have a look at the sprues. There are only 2 sprues, which, yeah, it's pretty much, this is one of the most expensive sprues ever created, I would say. Demons of Nurgle Snail Horticular Slimux is £32.50, and that was just one sprue, and I did think that that was the most expensive sprue that they'd made. Here you go, this is interesting. Follow assembly in numerical and alphabetical order. I think it says that in a few of them, but there we go. So that's how you set up the sarcophagus as such. And then St. Katherine, St. Arabella, St. Lucia, St. Dominica and St. Silvana. And then you pop these on the base. Doesn't say to glue them, but they do have plugs and sockets, which means it's going to be absolutely easy for me to assemble this and then take them apart, paint them, and then eventually glue them back. So I'm a big fan of this, the way they've done this. Fantastic. And then that's what you get in the end. There's a lovely paint guide there. That will come in handy, and you've got the data sheet as well. It's exactly the same one as the one in the codex, just in case you don't have the codex. I don't know why you wouldn't have it, but yeah, power points cost of a 9, lots and lots of abilities, 14 attacks there, 18 wounds. You've got the martyr's sword, and you've got relic weapons as well, 3+ normal and a 4+ invulnerable, and you have to subtract 1 from the hit roll if fired against it too. So yeah, fantastic model. So let's have a look at the sprues themselves then. So you get one large sprue. I'll have a look at that in a moment. And you also get this sprue. So this one here has a few of the sisters on. There's the Valorous Heart. You've got the power plants. You've got the different bespoke armour. You've got the shield there. You've got the heads for the cherubs and the wings for the cherubs. And this massive bit of scroll parchment. Yeah, more hoods, more power plants with candles on this time. The incense with some petals in. Yeah, some legs. Relic blade. Well, that's a martyr's sword, isn't it? I think. Yeah, fantastic. Fair number of parts there. That looks very good. And then this sprue itself. Wow, this is pretty large. This whole base is just one piece. Lots of detail. Probably the most amount of fleur-de-lis symbols you'll see on any other Sisters of Battle model throughout the whole collection, I believe, because there's just many. I'd say probably more than 50 or so, all around there and on the tiles themselves. Yeah, fantastic centerpiece. More power plants, more parchment, more yeah, banners with candles on as well. Don't know how they set a light. You've got a bit of St. Katherine there. The chalice, more candles and power plants, cloaks, hoods, loads of petals and roses there. Sarcophagus piece where Katherine will lay, and her there. I always find it a bit odd that Celestine's wearing the armour of St. Katherine, but yet Katherine is depicted here in this model as kind of wearing the armour. So maybe there are pieces or slices of the armour from St. Katherine where they've taken them and they've modified Celestine's armour. But there we go. You've got the underside, the gravitic plates and things. And you've got the chains with the cherubs holding them aloft. And these side parts with all of the different icons, lovely, the different orders, and the underside of the roses, more gothic kind of cues. Yeah, so lots and lots of detail on this model, absolutely fantastic. Do I think it's worth £65, you know, for 2 sprues? That is very questionable. You're essentially getting sort of 7 special characters. You are getting 6 of the sisters there, along with St. Katherine and the base herself. Even if you were to say that they were £15 each, that would still be £90, not including the St. Katherine and the base. You know, if they were like £15 each for each kind of unique character. So it is questionable. I would have rather this be, I think £50 would have probably been better, but I can only imagine the amount of extra work behind the scenes in terms of the drawings and the design and getting them to a, you know, actual buildable model must have taken, and the fact that, you know, you're only going to buy one of these, so Games Workshop usually factor in how many they're going to sell. of these into such models, but it is still very expensive, but it will be the centerpiece of your Sisters of Battle army, no doubt, much more than Celestine or Junith, or Judith as Games Workshop like to call her now, or any other model. This will be the centerpiece for it. Anyway, that is my unboxing and first look at the Triumph of St. Katherine. Join me for the review. Try and get the review out next week as quick as I possibly can, now that I'm confident that I'll be able to build it without gluing all the characters on there. I hope you look forward to that review on the channel. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.